So it's that time again. Here we are, again in the bar, my friends, once more. And tonight, I'm going to do a little review of the Johnnie Walker Double Black. There it is. Look. And this, I don't really drink a lot of Johnnie Walker. I confess I don't really think much of it. So we'll see how we get on with the Double Black. And we'll put it in a glass and we'll see how we go. Have I got a beer tonight, right? I guess that's the first question. So yes, I've got a beer, but some might say not a real beer. I'm drinking an Impossible brew. So it's alcohol free and it's blended with like vitamins and stuff. So it's got L-theanine, ashwagandha and magnesium. It's supposed to help you make you sleep. It's 0.5% alcohol. It is a Monday, so we don't need to be drinking too much. So we'll have a little bit of that. Because after a while, I'm going to drink a little bit of whiskey, and I might drink some other stuff to compare how it goes. Anyway, look, there it is. It's got a cap. Actually, the cap you can smell a little bit of peated smoke on it, because that's the idea of this one. So it's like it takes the Johnnie Walker Black, which I think is a slightly malty whiskey, blended whiskey, and they add some peat to it to make it a bit smoky. So it's the Double Black. Anyway, we'll pop a little bit in the glass. We won't put too much in there because it is a Monday. And I confess, I don't think much of Johnnie Walker, so I don't want to drink very much of it. Which sounds odd. Why would I buy something I don't think much of? Well, I've got to give it a go now. Anyway, look, it's in the glass. So let's see what it's all about. And look, you can smell straight away the smoke. That's definitely on the nose. And it's really sharp with alcohol. I don't know what the percentage is. It's 40%, so it shouldn't be, but there is a strong alcohol on the nose. And I'm not getting much else. A little bit of custard creams, but it's mostly the smoke. Anyway, but how does it taste? Good. See, now you can get a lot of smoke on the palate as well, and it does linger. Look, I've said this a few times, I'm not a massive peated whiskey fan. I don't like the sort of pungent note you get on the end of on the palate at the end. It doesn't leave me with a nice taste, I don't think, but that's just me. I prefer the unpeated stuff. But what does the Whiskey Don score this? And before we do that, as I've said before, we'll go in again. Why not? Yeah. Look, it's not my cup of tea at all. But I can see why people like it. If you like a bit of peat on your whiskey, that's not bad. But for me, it's not my favourite. So the Whiskey Don score this 2.75 out of 5. There you have it. Johnnie Walker Double Black. I mean, if you like it, give it a go. It's a 35 quid bottle of whiskey. So it's not very expensive. And it looks cool on the shelf. So if you want to, why not? Give it a go. There it is. Catch you later.